This is my hunting rifle right here. And tomorrow's deer hunting season, so it's coming out for a little inspection. This has got illuminated reticle impact point. It's fantastic. This is a very bright scope. It's got a 1-inch tube on it. One of the brightest scopes I've ever looked through. Good light gathering capability. But it doesn't have the huge, a 50 or something out here. I don't like those. I like this size right here. Variable power. This one goes up to 10 power. They make a higher powered one, but I don't need it. This will work great up to 1,000 yards on targets. And I can crank it all the way down to 2 power. So I'm getting a big field of view if I'm hunting for blacktails. Blacktails live in thick cover. You need a wide field of view. You don't need a 30 power scope. Most people never need a scope with that much magnification. Always have a bipod on my hunting rifles. I started hunting with this 6.5 Creedmoor 4 or 5 years back, and I've never gone back. I just use this and these. This is a Precision Hunter Hornady. It's a fantastic bullet. I've taken quite a few deer with this. Complete pass through gargantuan exit wound and drops them pretty quick. And will just absolutely suck the life out of a coyote. I've shot coyotes with these two. Very long bullet. Ballistic coefficient is extremely high. It's a boat tail bullet. Now, the boat tail design is not advantageous to a hunting projectile, but it seems to work pretty good in these. It reduces the drag. This is basically a match bullet, long-range bullet. Had good luck with those. I got Seiko Rings on this. It's all Loctited and torqued. I don't like my stuff coming loose. I have to have rugged stuff, and it has to hold up to the environment here because it'll snow and rain big time. I have wood-stocked guns, and sometimes I use a 300 mag that I got with a wood stock, and then I have some laminated stocks, but I just prefer some type of synthetic like this. Is fantastic. This absorbs the recoil. This thing kicks like a little weenie. I mean, a 10-year-old kid could easily handle the recoil from this thing. But this is a very efficient cartridge, 6.5 Creedmoor. I love it for hunting deer. It's almost a perfect cartridge for hunting deer. Even better for antelope, maybe, or goat. Mountain goat or bighorn sheep, this would work fine on. Even a big bighorn sheep, this 143 grain to just rip them up. Be a great sheep gun. I put in for sheep tags, but I've never got one. We have bighorns here. I've got videos of bighorns on my channel. Gotta have a bipod. I like these Harris bipods that come way out. Gets you up above the grass. I don't like those little short, stubby tactical bipods. Those suck. I want a bipod that's gonna get you up high enough to where in a sitting position on the ground, like an Indian would sit, or a Native American would sit on the ground, in the teepee. In that position, you can use these, and oh my goodness, you get stable with these. I've blasted coyotes at tremendous ranges with this. I wouldn't shoot deer at a long range. I've never had to. Most blacktail hunting's in real close. Mule deer hunting can get out there a long ways though, but I'd probably go 300 or 400 on a deer with this. 4 probably. Shooting targets, I can shoot targets at over 1,000 with this. This is really, the 6.5 Creedmoor cartridge is really like an 800-yard target cartridge, I think. For long range shooting, maybe 800, maybe 1,000. That'd be really pushing it though. And I've shot a lot of rounds, a lot of different rounds through this, a lot of match ammo. This is basically a match bullet with that bow tail. Extremely high ballistic coefficient. You'd be really hard pressed to find anything with a higher ballistic coefficient. That bullet goes all the way down to there. It's just super long and slender. And with the boat tail, that even reduces the drag even more. These things are fantastic. I've got at least 4 deer with these. It's the Fire Dot Reticle. Get yourself a cooler and lay yourself low. I love that. I love that. It's a little tiny dot too. It's not one of these 5 MOA dots. It's a little speck. I can get really precision with this. It's had a little bit of trigger work done on the factory trigger, the factory sear and everything. It's a little notch polish here and there, and this thing breaks at a little bit under 2.5 pounds, like a glass rod's the best factory trigger I ever had. Seiko Rings, built like a safe. The best rings. These have been torqued down, Loctited. VX5 is a very, very nice scope. This is the brightest scope I've ever looked through. As far as just brightness and contrast, it's quite a piece of equipment. I like the bipod because it gets you up. Get yourself a cooler and lay yourself low. Deer hunting season tomorrow morning.